Internet, and welcome to another tag video. Nat C over from PickleHeartsBooks has tagged me again, but this time it's for the Your Life in Books tag. How this one works is I've been sent a list of 8 questions, and I just use books on my shelf and answer them. So let's just jump right into it. Question number 1. Find a book for each of your initials. For M, I am going to go with Marley and Me by Josh Grogan. L, my middle name, starts with an L, I should clarify. I'm going to go with Letters to Juliet by Lise Friedman and Seal Friedman. And for my last name, Fumarolo, I am going to go with Forever by Maggie Stiefvater, the 3rd book in her Wolves of Mercy Falls trilogy. I've never read these books. Scholastic sent this to me, and I keep meaning to read it, especially after the news that there will be a companion book coming out to the series next year-ish. I keep meaning to. It sounds fantastic. So yeah, Marley and Me, Letters to Juliet, and Forever. Question number 2. Count your age along your bookshelf. Which book is it? 25, book number 25, is Shakespeare's As You Like It, which I think that's appropriate. I got this book when I went to Stratford-upon-Avon, Shakespeare's birthplace, and it's a comedy with a lot of shenanigans. I think this is a very appropriate book for my age right now. Question number 3. Pick a book set in your city/state/country. I am a born and bred Chicago suburbanite, so of course I am going to go with one of the most popular Chicago set series right now, which is Divergent by Veronica Roth. I cannot wait for Allegiant, the 3rd book in this trilogy, to be coming out at the end of October. So excited. This has great Chicago landmarks. Amazing. However, at the same time, I want to give an honorable mention for this question, and that is Marilyn Brandt's According to Jane. I have never read a book that so much felt like it resembled my life. There is a girl who grows up in Chicago's suburbs, and she goes and gets an English degree in college. Then she goes to library school at a university 3 hours south of Chicago. Then after she finishes that, she goes back home to the same suburb, gets a job in her old high school at her high school's library. Welcome to my life. Question number 4. Pick a book that represents a destination you would love to travel to. For this one, I absolutely have to go with Bloomability by Sharon Creech. This is the book that made me want to go to Europe so bad. I first read this probably in 6th or 7th grade. I reread it every few years. It's just a great coming-of-age story. I still haven't been to Switzerland, but this book is the reason I want to go there so badly, and I'm determined I will make it there someday. Question number 5. Pick a book that's your favorite color. I don't have a favorite color. One of my favorite colors, I guess, is if you look at the hardcover version of The Future of Us, this color of the spine, it's not quite blue, but it's not quite purple. It's just pretty. I don't know what color you call it. I don't know, but this is one of my favorite colors. I like it when I see things like this. Question number 6. Which book do you have the fondest memories of? Harry Potter, hands down. I am from the Harry Potter generation. I was always the right age for those books. They started coming out here in the US when I was about 10 or 11, and the final one came out the summer I turned 19. So I was always the perfect age for whenever the stories were coming out. And I was someone who always was a reader when I was little, but those books made it popular. It made it socially acceptable to be a little bit nerdy at that age, which then finally I had something to talk about with other kids, and it opened me up to fandoms and experiencing this knowledge that books make a community and that I wasn't alone, and they're magical and they've totally shaped my life, and I cannot wait for the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them screenplay movie news. I'm very excited about that. So Harry Potter, hands down, best book of my childhood. Question number 7. Which book did you have the most difficulty reading? Heart of Darkness. I read it in high school, and I could understand each individual word, but put them all together, and at the bottom of the page I had no idea what was going on. And finally, question number 8. Which book in your TBR pile will give you the biggest sense of accomplishment when you finish it? This is a hard question because if you follow me on Goodreads, you know I have at least 200 books in my to-read list right now. But what I'm currently working on is this, The Lord of the Rings. I got this when I was like 12, and it's the omnibus edition where it's got all 3 books in one. It's over 1,000 pages long. So I'm currently working my way through the Fellowship of the Ring. My year 25 resolution is to have all 3 of these books read before my next birthday. So I'm working on it, and if I can do it, that would be awesome, because I'm a fantasy fan who's never read Lord of the Rings. It's a little embarrassing. So that is my life in books. I had a really fun time doing this tag. Thanks, Nat, for tagging me. Who I want to pass this challenge on to is Tiger Lily Rachel and Evil Clementine. I'm tagging you again. I hope you guys are up to the challenge. I look forward to seeing what you guys think. And anyone else who hasn't been tagged in this and wants to do it, please go ahead. If you do, put a link to it down in comments or tell me about it. I will watch, I will comment. All of my usual links are going to be down below. Comments are always welcome, and that's it for me for now. Take care. Bye!